Hi, I'm a 3D representation of Nib Buddy. I am going to be talking to you about the democratization of expression. Enjoy. We are living in a time and age where the ability to express oneself is becoming increasingly easier. With technology advancing at such a fast rate, creative methods and tools have become more accessible and easier to use for the general public. Composing, recording, writing or creating anything and sharing it with the world has become second nature. We, as members of contemporary society, feel compelled to project images constructed and edited by ourselves and give them to the ether. We document our nights out with friends and upload them to the internet. We video our cats, hoping for something peculiar to happen, then upload it to the internet. We talk into the camera built into our computers and tell it all the banalities that our days suit, then upload it.
This is the illusion. I will no longer be reporting from Malibu, California. I'll find myself a new station to report from on Spaceship Earth. This is my final message regarding anything having to do with Malibu. Malibu is over. I officially surrender.
Why do we do this? Is it a narcissistic effort in which to hope for some sort of validation of our existence? Are we engaging in a cultural exchange between peers, or is it an artistic endeavor? Humans have been expressing themselves for thousands of years. We refer to these people as artists, filmmakers, musicians, writers, actors, etc. When these people finish a project, they launch it into the public sphere. However, for all these people who position themselves as a creative, there are just as many who don't adopt the title yet are just as prolific. This idea of the untrained, unprofessional, uncultured person being able to promote him or herself just as a creative would is a contemporary concept. In the late 80s, the American broadcasting system created a show that televised the videos sent in by viewers. America's Funniest Home Video Show turned the amateur filmmaker into a professional cameraman whose films were broadcasted to millions of viewers. For the first time in history, we see the young professional become a creative force.
Hey, say hi to the camera, Mom.
With the advent of the internet, we see infinite possibilities to share our creations with millions of other people around the world. In the 90s, we see online gaming communities using the platform of MMOs to create short films. The game quite allowed users to capture, in real time, what was happening on their screen and save it. With this capability, users began recording gameplay and constructing narrative-driven films through editing the footage. They would then disperse the films throughout the online gaming communities. This allowed people with no prior creative skills to make and disseminate their own animated films. At the time, the software and experience needed to create such animations would have normally only been accessible to professionals. This activity soon became known as machinima, and that evolved into a hugely popular phenomenon.
Hey people, I'm Jim, your aerobics instructor.
In 2005, we saw the creation of YouTube. YouTube changed the way we make, share and consume videos forever. Without hierarchy, YouTube gives us a chance to show the masses who we are. Some of the people using YouTube as a form of expression are significantly prolific. One such user is Wendy Vanity. It states on her profile that she is middle-aged and lives in the hills of Adelaide. Wendy's content is made using consumer animation programs that can be downloaded off the internet. The hundreds of videos range in subject matter and themes, from political satires to depictions of personal medical operations. The images are often abstract and are accompanied by an even more abstract soundtrack. Wendy Vanity is one of thousands of people who are using this technology as a means to communicate with the outside world. The honesty presented in these videos is what makes them so appealing.
What's up, holy redheads and falling upon the chain, was up in the lemon tree, and she said,
who is using the YouTube platform as a means of expressing himself. Trevor's videos are made using the inbuilt camera featured in newer Mac computers. What is interesting about his videos is the manner in which he makes them. His videos are shot inside Apple stores during business hours. He plays popular music and proceeds to perform a dance routine whilst miming to the track. This can be seen as an art intervention. The appropriation and performative values of the works play on contemporary culture. The very act of making and plotting the videos within an Apple store is a playful yet poignant comment on consumer society. Whether or not he is aware of the intrinsic artistic value of his work is unknown. However, one could assume that, because of his age, he is unbeknownst.
Have a drink, drink down the Bud Light. Bad bitches like me, it's hard to come by. The Patron, let's go get it down. The sound, get them in the sound. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. I'ma blow all my money and don't get I'm on the floor, I love to dance, so give me more. Till I can't stand it on the floor, like you should have said. If you want more, then here I am. Starships, we're meant to fly.
An artist who explores these realms of user-created media is John Refman. Refman uses online platforms as a tool to create art. His ongoing piece 9eyes.com is a collection of images gathered from Google Street View. The images collected by Refman denounce the role of the photographer, yet at the same time pay homage to street photographers of the past. The curatorial role of the artist in name shows us images of moments captured in time that highlight the high and low aspects of modern society. A prostitute approaches our potential customer raised high above in their truck. A man holds the hair of women vomiting on a beachside bench table. A dog pisses unashamedly on the wall. The full arch of a rainbow raised above a field of golden wheat. These collections of Street View both celebrate and critique the current world in which we live. Refman also has an ongoing project that is based within Second Life. Kel8man is Refman's avatar on Second Life. In tours of the Second Life world, he takes the participator through different landscapes and environments that the artist has discovered. The tours highlight the obscure user-created landscapes existing on Second Life. Refman is fascinated by the amateurs' use of this new technology and how and what they create with it. He accepts that the common appreciation of this type of work is often tainted by an ironic critique that mocks the naive nature of the work. However, he also believes that we have reached a point where the honest admiration and ironic enjoyment have collapsed into each other and become a celebration of the work. We've reached a point in culture where no longer is the proclaimed creative the sole producer of the arts. Through technological advancements and public awareness, the artistic torch has been handed down to the masses, and they relish in this newfound glory. Without the constraints of preconceived notions of how and what to create, the masses have broken free from the pretense that smothers the creative. They create, communicate and collaborate with whomever they want. They are democratic individuals, expressing themselves because they want to.